motion.
My name is Sean Parrish, and I'm a freelance film photographer. I've been shooting film for years, but before, I never developed it at home. Now, I have the capability of just shooting, going home, developing, being in the chemicals, being in the moment, and there is a small gap of, when I get to see my photos. I mean, digital, it's instant. But before, I was taking it to a lab, and now there's still a little time in between, but that gives me enough to just keep shooting because I want to be able to go back to my lab, put on my gloves, get in my chemicals, and see and make and manipulate and tweak and do everything I can for my own, photography. I want to have complete control over it. I want to be able to see the negs, smell the chemicals. I want to be able to, scan them in, play with them, look at all the different hues, everything that goes into it. And to me, that's what keeps me in it. I like the process. It draws it out. Yeah, it's some people say it's a waste of time, it's expensive, but to me, that is art. That is the art of photography. What is it?
An abandoned building has, has a history, it has a story, and, it has that ominous feel that, a regular building doesn't have, and you want to capture that. You want people to see that. So shooting large format does really slow you down compared to digital. I mean, just setting up and getting the exposure right and focusing, it does take time, and that is the process of photography. For me, that's what brings me closer to my craft. I mean, I want to be there in the moment. I want to forget everything else. I don't want to fiddle with little electronic devices. I just want to, see what's in front of me and capture that. Film definitely does force me to be more creative. You have to have a completely different thought process when you're shooting. It's not just, snap away a million frames. You really have to choose your shots wisely.
Everyone's leaning towards digital. I myself am still attracted to analog. I like a hands-on approach. I like to get in the darkroom, mix my chemicals. I want to be able to look at the grain and just feel it in my hand. So that's why I shoot film. To me, it's just pure. It's in the moment. It's what's really going on. It takes a lot more creativity. It really does. I mean, it slows you down one thing. You don't have all the buttons and all the digital stuff to look at. It's just you and your camera. You have to know the settings. You have to know the light outside. You have to just read. It makes you just look at your environment and just read it and really take it all in. Some of my work does have these certain tones to it, sometimes darker, sometimes a little bit more livelier, and that's because I'm trying to say something. I'm trying to tell a story here, a story of, my upbringing, and everything that's influenced me in my life is going into my work. So, there is these different, approaches to it, and I do like having complete control, and I do like manipulating things and skewing them to look, different from your average everyday, scenario.
Photography has impacted me on so many levels. I mean, it's really taken over my life. You know, every day I just want to wake up and shoot, and everything I do has some sort of effect into my photography.